Hey guys, Lucas here again. It is that time of the year to where we are listing off my favorite films of 2013. 2013 I thought was a great year for film, and this was definitely by far the hardest list I've had to make out of the years that I have been making these lists. So before I actually get into the top 10, I'm going to list off some of my honorable mentions that just missed this list. Those include Place Beyond the Pines, Nebraska, American Hustle, Frozen, The World's End, and You're Next. So let's start off this list, and at number 10, Saving Mr. Banks. This one really got to me. Saving Mr. Banks tells the story of Mary Poppins author P.L. Travers and her dispute with Mr. Walt Disney himself to hand over the film rights. The film's heart and charm really won me over, even if it is a little heavy-handed and they changed some of the facts. This is one of the best family movies of the year and made me forget about the cynic that I am. At number 9, we have Rush, one of the most confidently well-made and entertaining films of the year. Ron Howard steps back and lets the actor shine, but keeps the movie at a breakneck pace, and the racing scenes intense and enthralling. The movie is also supremely sexy, capturing the 70s look and feel perfectly. Definitely one of the most underrated flicks that came out this year. At number 8, we have Prisoners. Prisoners is another film that received praise upon release but seems to have been forgotten about when it comes to award season. Unfortunate because it features great work by the main cast, a gripping and suspenseful script, and broods with tension and mystery. The film also has one of my favorite performances of the year, Jake Gyllenhaal as Officer Low-Key. It may be a little too intense for some, but Prisoners is pure white-knuckle filmmaking and perfectly handles its tough subject matter. At number 7, I have This Is the End. Definitely the year's funniest comedy, This Is the End creates a satire of our perception of celebrities while also creating a balls-out apocalypse comedy. It is laugh-out-loud funny while having a ton of cameos and takes a lot of unexpected and creative turns with its story. I haven't laughed as much and as consistently in a comedy since This Is the End.
For all we know, the Lakers could have just won, and that's the reason why all this is happening.
At number 6, we have Inside Llewyn Davis. The Coen brothers' newest film about a struggling folk singer in the 1960s is by far their most bleak film to date. That being said, it is one of their most thought-provoking, mature films in their catalog. It might take a few viewings or a lot of thought to appreciate it, but it is ultimately an extremely well-written film and captures the folk era incredibly well. The music and performance by Oscar Isaac in the film is top-notch and has some laugh-out-loud moments as usual. This one will grow on you.
It's a little careerist, and it's a little square, and it's a little sad.
At number 5, we have Alfonso Cuarón's Gravity. Gravity is a masterpiece of filmmaking, from the 15-minute opening shot to the absolutely lifelike special effects. This is a film to simply marvel at. The movie relies on Sandra Bullock's performance, and she is more than up to the challenge. However, I do not know if the film will hold up on a small screen. This is definitely a theater experience, but if you see this thing in IMAX, prepare to have your jaw dropped. At number 4, I have Captain Phillips. Talk about a thriller. Paul Greengrass's film about the true story of Captain Richard Phillips and his crew being taken hostage by Somali pirates is 2 hours of intensity and adrenaline. Tom Hanks' performance is one of the best of the year, especially in the film's final act, and newcomer Barkhad Abdi is a true talent. I was so invested in this story that I actually found myself having to take deep breaths to relieve the tension. Captain Phillips is pure, edge-of-your-seat entertainment.
Your fire hose is ready.
Yeah, is that it?
Chances are it's just fishermen.
They're not here to fish.
At number 3, I have Spike Jonze's Her. Her is one of the year's most thought-provoking films as it explores our relationship with technology and how it may possibly develop. The performance by Joaquin Phoenix as Theodore is pitch perfect as he makes us believe this love for his operating system is genuine, while Scarlett Johansson's voice work makes us believe that his computer is a human being. The fact that something like this happening in the future is very likely makes the film's message and themes all the more thought-provoking. Her is simply fascinating.
About everything. I want to discover myself.
I want that for you too.
Keep going. Keep going.
At number 2, I have The Wolf of Wall Street. Holy shit, what a ride. That's what I thought when I saw Martin Scorsese's latest epic based on the life of Jordan Belfort. Leonardo DiCaprio gives the performance of a lifetime, while Scorsese delivers what is the most shocking, over-the-top, and in-your-face movie of the year and of his career. The film is absolutely entertaining throughout its 3-hour running time, and the fact that most of this actually happened is shocking and scary. The more I think about it, the more I'm fascinated with the character of Jordan Belfort. Get ready for a ride, because this is one hell of a film.
With this script, I'm gonna teach each and every one of you to be the best.
This is the greatest company in the world!
And my number one film of 2013 is 12 Years a Slave, directed by Steve McQueen. The film tells the story of Solomon Northup, a free man who was kidnapped and sold into slavery. Chiwetel Ejiofor gives the most heart-wrenching performance of the year, while Michael Fassbender and Lupita Nyong'o give impeccable Best Supporting performances. The film doesn't shy away from any part in America's dark period and simply lays down the horrifying facts. This film is more effective than any lecture or class on the issue of slavery in American history, and is the most brutal but honest film you will ever see. This is a required viewing for all, and not only is 12 Years a Slave the best movie of the year, it is also the most important.
If you want to survive, do and say as little as possible.
Well, I don't want to survive. I want to live.
So those are my top 10 picks for the best films of 2013. Overall, I thought it was a great year for film. It was definitely my hardest list that I've had to make. But I want to know what you guys thought of the year in general. Let me know what your favorite films of the year were. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and all of your new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. I really want to thank you guys, and let's make 2014 even better. So I'll see you guys in the new year. Please subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later.